As a team, I just feel like I don't think there's a bar for our team, to be quite honest. I just think that we're just going to go out next year and continue what we started this year and put on for our seniors. We're never going to forget these guys. That's what I just told X. There's no goodbyes. It's just see what it is.
But this certainly advances it. There's certainly levels now to attain. And where do you see that falling?
Of course, the national championship is the motive. And, yeah, just a national championship. That's what we have a meeting at 6:30 on Monday, and that's when the season starts again for us. So we're really excited for this game, and we're going to go out next season and give it our all.
How much closer do you think this team is to that, especially after this season, 10 wins?
For sure. I think we're going to lose a lot, and, Jordan Zumwalt and Shaq, man, dang, and, everybody else, and it's just going to I think we're really close. It's gonna take a lot, but I think we can get there.
How much of those aspirations are tied to Brett Hundley coming back?
I mean, I think that kind of speaks for itself, So we'll see what happens with that. I hope he does come back. I honestly don't know what he's doing. I swear I don't know what he's doing.
Right, but just him coming back, that ties that nicely that you guys can attain all that a little easier.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, it would make it a lot easier, but regardless of if he stays, which I really, really hope he does, or if he leaves, the national championship is going to be the motive next year.
More?
Jordan, can you talk about your game? I know Coach Morris said it was probably the best game by a defensive player all season, I think.
I just wanted to go out and play really hard and leave it all on the field. I mean, it was my last game, and we just all wanted to do that. We wanted all the young guys to do the same, for our seniors, and we really appreciate all them for doing that. And we just all wanted to come out and leave it all on the field. And so that's what my goal was, and I feel like that's what I did. Pretty exhausted.
Did you feel it was a clean hit on Logan Thomas?
That's not for me to decide. That's for the officials to decide. Yeah. So.
You've been here for 4 years now. Could freshman, sophomore, you have seen this program rise as fast as it has, especially after 10 wins this season?
Absolutely. Heck yeah, man. I think my first year here, we won 4 games, maybe 4, and we didn't go to a bowl game or anything. I got to go home for 3 weeks, and looking back on that, it was weird how quick we turned and how far we've come. And I'm very proud of it, and especially all these seniors. I know we're all very proud of it. And we appreciate all the support the school's given us, especially my man Dan Guerrero. We appreciate everybody for helping us, the team out, and giving us much support, the community coming together for our team. And I just want as much support for our team as possible because we can go to the top. We absolutely can go to the top. We have the talent to do it, and we for sure have the coaches to do it. No doubt in my mind. And so as long as they keep bringing in good talent, we can go to the top.
How much of your mindset today was tied to the fact you guys didn't have Eric?
Oh man, that hurt. I love EK, man. We all do. He's a soldier with us, man. And
but did that little extra you need?
Oh yeah, heck yeah. We all talked to him, texted him, called him before the game. Before we went out, I shot him a text like, "Hey, this is for you, man." As much as it is for Pac, just the same. But EK not being here was just like, shoot, I got a ball, man. We got to soldier down. And EK, you all know, is a baller. He plays really hard, and plays really well. So we had to step up for him, and I feel like our defense did that.
When you get in that kind of clean and hold mentality that you get on the field, is there really anything you think about it, or is it just the next hit?
Honestly, man, I just love having fun. It's all about having fun. I couldn't play this game if I wasn't having fun. So hitting people like that, it's just, I decided I was either going to hit him as hard as I could or I was going to miss him. That was my game plan going in. And so luckily it went really well. It was successful. And yeah, I just love to go out and have fun, man. That's the only mindset I really like to have.
Do you have a count in your head how many hits, how many misses?
No. That's for wherever that paper went. That's for that to decide.
Different for you emotionally heading into this game, knowing it was going to be the last?
Man, I got really emotional towards the end. Just started hugging everybody. Everybody's hugging everybody. Just saying I love you. Because our team is really close. We have a really, really close team, and so I know leaving this team, I'm never going to be on a team like this again, man. I don't know how to explain it. I guess you just kind of had to be along for the ride to be able to notice it. But like I said, it's just I'm going to miss it, and it hit home for sure towards the end of the fourth quarter.
Looked like you said something to Logan Thomas and you made a tackle near their sideline. Did you say something to
Oh
him?
no, they all sort of say something to me. Logan was like, "Hey, I'll see you in a second. I'll see you in a second." So I was assuming he was going to come back in, and I hoped he was. He's a great talent, and we all want the best competition. Especially as a defense. We love competition. That's what it's all about. That's what the game's about. So that's the whole skirmish that was going on over there.
You guys lost those 2 games mid-season. Was there any? How different was this team, right after that compared to now?
Shoot, man, those were big games too. Those were very, very big games, and I wish I could have them back. I wish we can go back in time and do it all over again and try to win. But you can't do that, unfortunately. And I think that after those losses, we came out and played really well as a team, and we all came together really well. We all sat together and we're just like, it's time to start winning, man. We can't go out like this. I refuse to go out like this, especially the seniors didn't want to go out like that. So, I feel like our team came a long way after those losses. But, we did end up losing some games later on to A-State.
Questions for Myles or Shaq? We got to wrap this up. Anybody?
Myles, when you look at kind of what's ahead, I know you weren't here last year, but does it feel like this team is ready to take that next step to maybe be a title contender?
Well, definitely. Just from watching the team last year, just seeing what they did, and then finally being a part of it this year, I definitely feel like, the sky's the limit. We can definitely move to the top, and it's crazy. I just got here and these guys are leaving, but they passed the torch on, and we just got to keep it moving and just continue winning games and try and get to that natty.
How nice was it to finally get that defensive touchdown you were looking for?
That was definitely nice. I kind of felt like I was robbed one earlier in the season against Utah. I got one today. That was nice. That was a layup though. Kenny Clark had the court got wrapped up and he just threw it right to me. So I really can't take credit for that one. So I give that one to Kenny. But that's just a team effort, and that's just the way everything unfolded.
What was your approach in trying to tackle such a big quarterback like that? There was one play where you saw you.
Yeah. I just tried to come in pretty much. Like Jordan said, we were on the hit or miss kind of mentality. We were just gonna come in as hard as we could and hit him or miss him. And I hit him, but he's a little bit bigger than me, so he kind of bounced off me and kept it moving. And I learned from that, in the weight room and trying to change things up. But yeah.
What was the last time you remember someone bouncing you back that far?
Shoot. A quarterback like that, never. That's a big. He's full grown, so yeah. I don't think ever.
The defense loses quite a few guys. Do you feel like, especially for you, that there is kind of a torch being passed, that maybe you will have to step up?
Most definitely. We were talking about that pretty much with 5 minutes left in the game when the offense was on the field. They were like, yeah, look, Jordan was just talking to me. He was like, look, we just got to continue our legacy, especially as linebackers. We're building this LBU, product, and, we just got to keep it moving and just continue building and setting the bar higher each year.
Shaq, last but not least.
Shaq, how's it feel that you get your last reception, it's that reception?
It feels great. That's God's work right there. To have your last play of your college career be a touchdown, you can't ask for nothing better than that. It feels great.
How different was that catch from the first play of the game? It seemed like it was a similar design. How were you able to haul that one in versus?
The last time he threw it a little further. The first time he threw it a little further inside, and the safety dislodged me from the ball. I had it, but he hit me right when I caught it. And the second time was I was running a straight go route. The first time was an out and up. The second time was a straight go route, and they had been sitting on my routes all day. So they just told me let's run by him, and that's what I did. Ran by him, and safety came over, but it was too late.
Do you want that retribution a little bit more, especially after what happened with the punt?
Oh, definitely. I felt terrible after that because that was my first time turning the ball over since my junior year of high school. So, I just wanted to make up for it, and I hate letting my team down, so I had to do something to leave a better mark on UCLA.
Before that touchdown catch, was that the most frustrating game that you've had this season?
Probably one of the most. Because I felt like I was beating that dude all day. He was sitting on my routes, and I just was like, all right, I'm just gonna keep running past him. I ran past him the entire game, and stuff happens. But I'm just glad we got the win. And finally got a bowl win in my career because it was my last chance and we got it done.
You had 2 years with Brett Hundley. How important is he to this offense, to this whole team, really?
He's a crucial part of this team. And just individually, my career. I don't know what I would have done if Brett Hundley didn't become the Brett Hundley that he is today. Because as you know, things weren't going great before that.
he saved my career.
Coach was talking about how the receivers were more open in the second half. Was there anything in the design that was different, or was it just the communication between?
We just went out there. I mean, we were open the first half too. I mean, it was. I mean, I think it was more the linemen, their line getting penetration on our line, and we just made adjustments at halftime. And we started protecting better, and it gave us a little more time to get open, and it was exposed in the second half.
You and Devin have had a pretty close relationship these last couple of years. Is there a sense of a torch being passed a little bit with you guys?
Oh yeah, he already knows it's being passed down to him. He has to hold it down. So I mean, he's gonna be the guy in the memes correcting people and stuff now. So I mean, because I was a guy doing that. I was like the mini coach next to Coach Yarbrough, giving coaching points. So now he's been listening to me for the last 2 years. So he knows a little something.